Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you to everyone who is watching this video, and I just want to say thank you to those who have subscribed and those who will be subscribing after watching this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you turn on your post notifications because you know the videos are just coming and coming and coming, so we just gotta get ready. Okay, today's video, as you can see from the title, you know, we're gonna talk about Valentine's Day. We're gonna talk about all the love in the air. We're just gonna talk about why Valentine's Day is not the best day on the planet. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's not. You want to know why? Because I have 2 reasons why it's not, then I have 1 reason why it is. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna be like Valentine's Day. I'm just, you know, yeah. So just to get started, we're just gonna start on the eyes, and I'm gonna get right into this story because, you know, I gotta make sure that y'all are out here focused and doing what you need to do and wasn't like me when I was younger and making stupid mistakes. And that's just what we're gonna talk about today. Okay. Alright, so just to start off with this look, I am going to start off with my P. Louise base, and we just gonna get going. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day to me used to be one of those days that I really look forward to getting flowers and candy and just all that good stuff. Like in school, you used to, like, you can buy carnations for someone, and I always, you know, waited for that. I always thought, oh my gosh, somebody's gonna buy me a carnation and I'm gonna feel so special. And I really didn't get my first carnation until 6th grade. And I was really surprised. It was actually by this boy that I used to date in 6th grade. To ask why I had a boyfriend in 6th grade, I really don't know. I just really don't know. I don't even think he was my boyfriend. I think he just really liked me. And I knew for a fact I probably could have a boyfriend because my grandparents was not playing it. Okay, boom. So the day I actually got that carnation, I was in class, and I actually got my carnation late because people were passing out the carnations and everyone in the school had their carnations, honestly, let me tell you, by lunchtime. So by lunchtime, I actually was looking around, everyone had their carnations, and the boy who actually bought me a carnation, you know, he was talking to me at lunch, but like he just never said anything. He never said like, oh my gosh, I got you a carnation. He was just talking to me at lunchtime, so I'm just like, all right, whatever. You know, he's been talking to me. Maybe he was supposed to get me one, maybe he didn't, maybe he got lost. I don't know. So it wasn't until the end of the day that I actually got my carnation. So I was really happy about that, and it was a moment, okay? It was a moment because I was like, oh my gosh, it's my first Valentine's Day gift. And again, at like 6th grade, you're not thinking of really nothing. You're just like, oh my gosh, this boy likes me, and that's that. So that's like one little instance that was really nice for me. But all these incidents are not always nice. And I mean that with like sincerity. Like, I'm really not trying to down anybody in this video, but at this point I can't hold back. I really can't hold back. Okay, so in college I met this guy. This was my freshman year, and it was my freshman year because I was working at Nike Town, and this one particular guy I really liked. Like, I really liked him. Like, if we went out, like, I would just see him, he would say hi to me. He was just like really nice. And again, I was new to this whole dating thing because I don't know. I know for a fact I was on and off with my boyfriend at the time, and it was just a lot. Like, I was just like young. Oh, do you like me? Do you not like me? And this guy, we actually kind of went, I won't give too much, but we went to the same places a lot, like the same clubs, the same events, all this stuff. So he would actually come to my job. Like, he would pop up at my job. I'll be working, and he'll be like, Marissa, you got somebody here waiting for you. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay. And he would be in the back waiting for me. Just to keep going, we are going to use the Holiday Lights collection by Morphe, and I'm going to start off with my neutral brown colors to kind of give a base to my eyeshadow. and I will kind of list the colors below. So back into the story. So I basically like will go and see him. Well, he will come and see me. So I'll be at work, he'll come and see me, and he will come and see me at the worst times. Like I'll be with a customer, he'll come on like Saturday nights. He used to like work down the street from me, and it was just so much fun because I'm like, he's mad cool. Every time we go out, we used to dance together. Like, you know, if y'all know, I dance. That's what I do. So, you know, he was in there bopping it. You know, that's what me and him did. So it was just like really, really fun. So, you know, I would go visit him. He actually came to my campus a few times. Like, I really thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be it. This is it. This is it. But it was just certain things that he did that weren't like red flags at the time. Like I just never knew what red flags meant. I never knew what blue dye meant. If y'all want to know what blue dye means, we can talk about that in another video. But I never knew what any of those things meant. So when I was like talking to him and dating him, I would always ask him like, oh my gosh, like when are we gonna go out? And he would just be like, oh, I don't do those things. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Like I was cool with it because I was in school, so I was just like, all right, well, I don't have time either to be doing anything. But that was a deflection. That was a deflection, and I didn't know that at the time. And I didn't know. I was just kind of like, you know how that saying, if you let things happen, they will continue to happen. So it would just be like, you know, I would go see him, and I'll see him at the clubs and stuff, but we just never went out. And everybody knew we was talking, so it was just like whatever to me. So we was like really like off and on because again, like as y'all mentioned, like as I mentioned, I had a boyfriend at the time, but like me and him was off and on, so I was just trying to see where things went with this person. Like his personality was so good. He was tall. He had a nice complexion. Like we just looked good together, okay? So long story short, he ends up moving. I go visit him, and I see a hairbrush, hair ties. I think I see some shoes, some glasses. I'm like, yo, you don't wear no glasses? Whose is this? Come to find out, he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend the whole time. I'm telling you, I was talking to this guy for like a year long. You popping up at my job, you calling me, I'm coming to see you, you coming to my school. It's just all these different things that he was doing where I was like, oh my God, he really likes me. No, that's where y'all mess up at. That's where I messed up at. Because when someone says that they like you, they're gonna show it. And if they're not showing it, that's just a red flag. That's like, yo, you know what? If you can't give me what I'm looking for, maybe I need to head on out. Because you're literally only gonna waste your own time trying to wait for somebody to get it together. So, all right, boom. Next one. Started talking to this guy sophomore year. This definitely had to be like my sophomore, junior year. And, you know, he played basketball. He was in school. You know, he had it going for himself. Like, he really had it going for himself. Then, I believe he had graduated already. So definitely this had to be at least my junior year, sophomore, junior year, definitely. So I'm talking to him, you know, really vibing with him, like really vibing with him. I would go and see him on the weekends when I would come home, and boom, first red flag. He had a car, but he would always tell me like, it's not reliable. Now I'm gonna cut my grease. It's not reliable. And me personally, I didn't have a car, so I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, oh, okay, like he just doesn't have a car. It's not reliable. Cool. I'll just get an Uber. That was my first mistake. If he's not offering to put you in an Uber, don't go. Don't go, ladies. Ladies, save your money. Don't go. You know, this is gonna be so much fun because he's really close. The Uber rides are not that much. ooh, 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 da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna go see him, we chilling out. So now I'm gonna put a nice red over. Again, I'm gonna list it. So, we chilling out. You know, this is great. This is great. I couldn't see through the bullshit, clearly. So I would go to his house, we would chill, like it was a vibe. He also had a great personality, and let me tell y'all ladies, having a great personality can only go so far. I'm saying that right now because we all know the signs now. But as a young girl in college finding herself, I did not know about any of this stuff. So I literally would go see him, we would chill. When it came to food, it wasn't like he really fed me. I always like ate before I got there. So it was just, it was cool. You know, it was cool, but it was still like I wanted more. Again, I should have seen the signs. So I wanted to initially, like, you know, really date him. And because I used to play basketball, I always thought I was gonna be in this whole loving basketball couple type thing. I don't know why, but I just thought I would for some reason. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just don't know. So, like, things were getting pretty serious with us. Like, around, like, I think his birthday, my dumbass, so I wasn't really working. I had work study, and I think I was working at Sephora at the time, so I wasn't making that much money. I applied for a credit card, and with this credit card, I thought I was balling out. I thought I had all the monies in the world, and I could do whatever with this credit card. Didn't know nothing about credit cards at all. So Marissa decides, oh my gosh, it's his birthday. I'm gonna get him a gift with my credit card. So I end up getting him not one, but 2 gifts. And again, because I was working at Nike Town, I don't even think I was working at Nike Town. I think I just knew people at the time. So I got him a pair of sneakers, and I got him a pair of Timberlands. Mind you, I don't got a pair of no sneakers. I ain't got a pair of no Timberlands. And I used my credit card with it. And, you know, things still kind of just weird to me because I'm like, I'm getting him stuff, but he hasn't got me anything. But we all get in this mindset if we keep doing for people, they're gonna do for us, and that's not the case. Sometimes it is the case, but 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. We can do for people, but if they don't want to do for you, they will not do for you. So, long story short, you know, I end up getting this person Celtics tickets. I know y'all like, yo, she's a giver. I'm a giver. No, I'm not. I was stupid, okay? I was very stupid at the time. So I ended up getting Celtics tickets. The day of the Celtics game, the Lord above told me, oh, you ain't going to no Celtics game today, boo. Not today. My sister was very aware I was, you know, dating this person. And it was cool or whatever until she sent me this picture. Y'all wanna know what the picture was? I'm gonna tell y'all what the picture was. She sends me a picture of a baby in a car seat. A baby. I'm like, why is she sending me a picture of a baby? Like, I don't know nobody with no babies. She, in the text said, is this so-and-so's baby? His baby? I was like, let me start investigating. And at the time, I had a friend who knew this person very well. Very well. I ain't even gonna say which friend. And she starts investigating. And she go, girl, he done had a baby. And I was just so shocked because I'm like, how do you have a baby if he was talking to me? Again, this was going on for about a year. I met this person around, actually, Valentine's Day. And it was very heartbreaking because again, like, we had really such a good connection. I did not see any of this coming, and the baby was like a week old when the picture was sent to me. So when I called and asked him about it, it was like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And then later, it was just a whole DNA test thing, and then you know how it goes into the whole denial, and then to come to find out that was really his baby, and then it was just like, don't call me no more, okay? Don't even look my way no more. Has he actually tried to talk to me? Yes. At one point, I did forgive him because I'm like, you know, you were young, the baby has nothing to do with me, but at the same time, it was like, I can't really do this. I'm too young. I have too much going for myself. You enjoy your baby, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go head out. Okay? I'm gonna go head out. So I learned very early not to buy gifts for men, especially not shoes, because when you buy a man shoes, it's the quickest way for them to walk out your life. Okay. But you know, I think he learned later, like, he had to be a little bit more responsible when it came to actually having kids, and I had to become more responsible and looking at the signs. Looking at the signs. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with a little brown on the end. My next story. Okay, so let's talk about some good stuff. So one good thing that actually happened to me, this was actually one of my favorite Valentine's Day. So remember I was telling you all you could buy carnations in school and stuff like that. That's something that I think a lot of schools do. So when I was in college, this I believe was my first Valentine's Day that I think I had broke up with my boyfriend, and it was very, very difficult. And at the time I was taking a figure drawing class. I think this was my sophomore year. This was my sophomore year. I was taking a figure drawing class. It was a 3-hour figure drawing class. And it was just so dope because at the same time, we got to do things that a lot of people weren't able to do in the class, which was drawing for 3 hours, really kind of getting to know my classmates, things like that. But this was my first Valentine's Day single. If not single, my boyfriend was just acting crazy on campus, because I did have a really crazy boyfriend on campus. If you know, then you know, because he was crazy. I love him, but he was really crazy. Like, he was also tapped. That's another story. Okay, so in college I have 4 really close friends. I don't know, I'm just like counting because like over the course of college, a lot of them actually just end up transferring. So, which was fine, but like we really stuck together in school. And that year they actually came to my 3-hour figure drawing class, all 3 of them, and they each gave me a carnation, and I was just so surprised because I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so dope, like, oh my god. So I'm gonna get back to that, but it was just really nice because, you know, Valentine's Day doesn't always have to be about having a boyfriend, being in love. Like, it does not have to always be about that. It really has to be about the people that cherish you and those that you cherish. And I found that, you know, that day alone, like, that was honestly, I could say, one of my best Valentine's days, because I just never really experienced that. Like, my friends, to do something like that for me was like, I was thinking about me. Like, I think I almost started crying because I was just so happy. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, my friends, look what my friends got me. I was showing all my whole class. Like, it was just really amazing, really amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then we're gonna line this up. All right, I'll be back. So now we're gonna head into foundation, but I'm gonna start off with my Estee Edit primer. I really love this primer, and I'm looking for a nice soft look. This nice soft glam, okay? But my next little story, this was actually one of my most memorable Valentine's days. Again, like, I haven't had a lot of great dating experiences or just Valentine's in general. So to me, it's like, now going forward, because again, those are like my freshman, sophomore year experiences. Now I'm going into like my junior year of college, and this was actually the one Valentine's Day I will remember. So on this day, I don't know if this was a Saturday or a Sunday. I think it was a Saturday night because I had to work. and the guy I was talking to at the time like really liked me. And again, because of all the experiences that I went through, I just was very skeptical about dating. You know, I just found it very scary because I'm like, okay, what if I like this person and I make the same mistake again? I don't want to do this to myself. So I was very on edge with him, and I say that now because I know I'm very on edge with people, but before I didn't know what it was. But he really liked me, and it was really nice that he would always go out his way for me. Like I always will appreciate that, you know, just knowing him and, you know, him just being there. So on this day I had to go back to school, but I believe I missed my bus, and it just wasn't like ideal. I'm like, I'm supposed to be back at school, you know, it's Saturday. Like I didn't want to go back home Sunday because it was just like you have to get up really early, and I knew it was gonna snow this night. So just to let y'all know, I'm using my Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. This is in the color Nude Catalina. I'm gonna use the dark one because I still feel like I'm not as light to use my other one, and I know my concealer is gonna, you know, give it dimension. But anyway, he picks me up, and I'm like, all right, Grandma, I'm leaving. And this, I believe this was either Valentine's Day or the weekend of Valentine's Day. So I get in his car, and when I open the door, there's a dozen of roses and a nice little cute bag on the seat. And again, I did not think he was gonna get me something because like we weren't really like dating like that. Like he liked me, he showed me that he liked me, but like I just was like so oblivious at this point. Like, you know, y'all say y'all like me, but then y'all really don't like me. But I guess he really liked me because that was the first time someone ever like, well, the second time, because I told you about the carnations, but this was like the second time someone ever actually got me a gift. And that was really nice. But we almost like kind of died that night because it was snowing out, and like we literally almost went to like 2 guardrails on the way to my school. And that was the day I was like, I'm never driving this car again. I did eventually, but it was very scary but romantic at the same time. Like, so then I started to know that his attitude was changing, and things were just, it just weren't going that well. So after like a year and a half, I graduated at the time from college, and I ended up going to Miami. He's out there with his friends, I'm out there with my friends, and you know, he's giving me money. Like we was having a really good time. Okay, now I'm gonna start on my concealer. I am gonna use my NARS 24 Hour Studio Fix Smooth Wear Concealer, and we was having a good time. But again, like the energy was still weird, very weird. So we get home, and I call him, like, yo, I'm at the airport, what time you land? And he lands about the same time. Cool, whatever. But he's like, yo, I'm about to leave the airport. I'm like, just wait, my plane just landed. You know, why would you leave me? Because again, this is supposed to be my boyfriend. Like, why would you leave me? So he's like, all right, hurry up, da-da-da. So I'm like, first off, you trying to leave me. We just came back from Miami. I had a good time. You clearly had a good time. What's the problem? So we get to my house, and I go in the trunk to get my stuff. It wasn't even like he got out the car to give me my stuff. And again, this is like about the time where we both were kind of fed up with each other. So I go in the back of the car, and I see a bag from Miami, like a little gift bag. It had a pink hat and a pink shirt in the bag. Why are you getting me a pink hat and a pink shirt? I know we came from Miami, but I don't need no gift from Miami. It wasn't for me. So I go, yo, whose stuff is it? He's like, get out of my stuff, da-da-da. You just get out of my stuff. So we're arguing a little bit. I'm like, all right, whatever, I get my stuff, I go in the house. He ends up calling me, not even 5 minutes. Mind you, I'm just getting home. Not even 5 minutes after pulling off, saying, we need a break. I want to break up. You want what? You want to what? He wanted to break up with me. And I was so confused because it's like we just got back from Miami. He was out there giving me money. We had a good time. And you want to break up with me like that? I literally drove home in tears. Like, I was driving home in tears because I didn't know what the heck just happened. And you know, to me it was kind of lesson learned, because it's like when you do have someone that really appreciates you at the time, this was before he started acting crazy and I started acting crazy, you know, you really have to take that in. But we ended up breaking up, and again, I don't know where things stand with us, because it's just very weird to go back from that. Like, how do I come back from that? I don't know how to come back from it, because it was just a really messed up situation. So we are really cool friends, and I've just learned that when someone really appreciates you, you have to really accept it. But sometimes when you're hurt so much, you're just like, I don't know how to accept this. This might get me somewhere that I don't need to be. But, you know, don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to embrace greatness, because then you end up like me, arguing with bitches. Okay, we ain't gonna get into that story. But yeah, that's that. But overall, I could just say that I've learned many lessons when it comes to this whole love thing and dating and just all of it, you know, just all of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out, and let's go. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my makeup with my Beauty Bakery flour powder, and you know, just to finish off this video with some goodness, because again, my life is not always like that. Those things happened when I was younger, which was like, honestly, I've been out of college for about 4 years now, and those happened like 2 years ago. Not even 2, I wouldn't even say 2, like 3 to 4 years ago. And I've learned from those little mistakes. So if any man that wants to date me thinks they're gonna get by on me, it's not happening, okay? I'm like, a lot of that comes with knowing your worth, you know? At the same time, I'm in college, I don't know what I wanna do with my life, you know? Again, I'm having a transitional period because I was very much a tomboy. Again, very much a tomboy. Now I'm in college where I'm going to clubs and I'm dressing up and I'm doing this. So it's just like, I'm learning and finding out who I am as a person. So of course you're gonna make those mistakes. You just can't make them again, okay? So don't be making them again. But by the time I got out of school and I was past all that extraness, I actually was just dating, and one Valentine's Day I actually went to Strip by Strega, okay, and that's like a really nice steak restaurant, and we got oysters. He bought the bottle for me. I got to order whatever I want on the menu, and Strip by Strega is not cheap. So that was like honestly one of my best Valentine's days. He bought me roses, and it was really nice. Like the whole experience was really nice. So, you know, it's not like you have to deal with people who don't appreciate you, because then again, you have people who will. And again, I was surprised that I was even going there. Like, I just thought we were just gonna go get some food. I got cute and called it a day, but that's where we went, and we had a really nice time. So I just want to say that when it comes to dating, just know the type of man that you're dealing with. You know, we all know, man or woman, I won't even say man or woman. If you find yourself really just putting all the energy into someone and you're not seeing any results, or just reciprocating that type of energy, it's time to head out. It's time to head out. Don't do it to yourself. So now for Valentine's Days, I just kind of share them with my friends and my family, and that's just really it. Like, I don't really expect nothing crazy for Valentine's Day anymore. I look like a ghost a little bit, but this is just all the powder. But we're going darken this up, and I'm gonna use my microscope powder for that because I'm looking a little ghostly. But yeah, like, you just really just wanna be around the people that really appreciate you, and if they don't appreciate you, then you need to head out, because we find ourselves in these situations that we can't get out of. You know, we say we really love someone. I really love you. Do you love me back? All of that stuff, like, it's great and all, but like, I'm just at the point where it's like, if you can't match me where I'm at, whether it's, you know, work, having goals, supporting me in my craft, then we can't date. Like, we just can't date. I can't be with you. I can't. How can I be with you and you don't even love yourself? And that's what I noticed too. A lot of these people who act this way don't love themselves, and I just don't got time because I love myself. Baby girl done found her who she is. Okay, baby girl. Baby girl. Okay. So if you don't know who you are or what you bring to the table, you will fall short. You will find yourself dealing with people who don't really appreciate you, and they will take advantage of you. They really will. So now I just get cute and go out. There's a couple of like events that happen in the city. So there's like Valentines event. I recently just tabled at one, and it was really, really dope. I was doing red lips, and that's how you're going to do the red glitter lip today. And if you go on my page, you can see the little outfit that I had on or whatever, because I was looking right that night. I was looking right. Look at this. I look good right now. Ooh. So that's just that on that. And if y'all have any questions or comments on just how to overcome like a relationship or a really bad experience, like, you can DM me, you can write me. I don't care, because I'm gonna keep it very real with y'all. Those experiences were like real. Like, these are not made up experiences. I did a lot of different things. But I'm learning. Like, even this Valentine's Day, you know, I did a PSA for all the men that, you know, they want my time, right? Y'all want my time, but what are y'all really doing with my time? Y'all not doing nothing with my time. Y'all just wasting it. Or y'all trying to waste it, and I'm not gonna let y'all waste it, because I got things that I need to focus on. And that's the thing too. If I get wrapped up in these type of people, I get lost in focus. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, or I'm just so wrapped up on trying to figure out why this is not working, when this or here is working for me, and this is just causing me a headache. So I'm learning, and I don't take that gift or, you know, that knowledge for granted anymore. Like, no, I'm not doing this with you. Like, if you don't know how to treat me, then I'm not about to stand here and deal with any of this. And that's just that, okay? But how y'all liking this? Okay, how y'all liking this? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my face up with my Morphe. But this Valentine's Day, I'm actually trying to step out. You know, there's actually an event on Saturday that me and my friends are going to attend. I'm actually dragging them to, because I just want them to feel the love too. Like, so all my friends are single, but we are focused. And for me personally, I feel like I'm single by choice. I just feel like I just don't want to date anyone right now. I just feel like if I start to date someone and they're really not about me, I just feel like I'm just going to lose focus. So a lot of my friends are really focused on what they have to do next. And just with our experiences alone, we're all learning like, okay, this is not for us. This is not for us. And it just makes us stronger as individuals, because, you know, we don't need no dumb girls out there. We really don't. And I have a goal of having a family one day. And I would like my man to be there. Like, I just don't want to have a baby daddy. I want a husband, and I want my kids to have everything that I did not have. And I want to be able to identify these mistakes, because we're all going to deal with these mistakes. We're all going to go through these things. But if I can learn now and be able to teach my children how to not have to deal with a lot of these mistakes, I'm going to do that. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, that's just that. So, no, I'm not bitter. Not at all. But I date with intent now. I don't date just to kind of see where things go. I really try to figure out, like, are you trying to date me? Because if not, you can head on out. But again, like, I'm young. I don't have kids. I'm not trying to, like, settle down right now. So, dating is not number one. YouTube is number one right now. Like, getting these videos to y'all is what I'm trying to do right now, okay? So, this is my Artist Couture La Peach, the Jackie Aina collection. I really like this highlighter because it's soft. Like, I have the bronze one, but this one is so soft. And I just feel like it just does it without it being like oh my gosh, you got all that on your face. And trust me, I know girls that be looking like this. So just make sure you're blending in your highlighter, ladies. Don't be going on your dates looking like a light bulb, because we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. But this is definitely a date night look. Again, you can look at my picture on Instagram for inspiration. I kind of just went with the look because it was for the event and I was doing glitter lips, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, I really like this. And then the return on the picture came out really well, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a glitter lip. So for my liner, I'm using my Ruby Woo. Don't get me started. Okay, Ruby Woo. Oh, okay, alright. So we're gonna finish up this look. I'm gonna do my Ruby Woo liner, and I'm just gonna line my lips. We looking red. Okay, so now I'm going to top it with my Feel So Grand lip. Then I'm going to use my red glitter to top it off. Okay, so to finish off this look, I'm going to go ahead and add my Lara Lifestyle lashes. And I'm really excited about these because they're really pretty. Like, really pretty. Y'all see the flare. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and throw these on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my final look. I really like this look, being that I did it 3 times already. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched this video, and I'm not even done yet. So I do want to show you all the one Valentine's Day gift that I did just get, and this gift in particularly is from my mother. And my mom is like really big on like holidays. Like, she will give us a bunch of little things, whether it's Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, like really big. So I just wanted to show you all the basket that she made me, and this is it. It has a toothbrush, electrical toothbrush. It has some hand soap, a little cuppy here with some chocolate. She even gave me this sign in the back that says love, a teddy bear, some chocolate, some fuzzy socks, because I really like fuzzy socks, a little cute pen. I might actually take this to work, a watch, another teddy bear, some hand cream to go with the soap, some bath stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this basket. But she gave me this, and I really appreciate her when it comes to giving us little gifts and stuff like that, because again, Valentine's Day is not always about a man or a woman giving you something, or just someone giving you something. It's really just showing your appreciation, your love, and just really just having fun. Like, I don't really find like crazy meaning in Valentine's Day, but if people are going to show you that they appreciate you, they will show you. And that's just that. Okay, so again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched this video. If you have any questions at all, again, like about just how to overcome and just really coming into yourself, you can always just, again, DM me and let me know. If you have any questions or comments, or if you really just like this video, you can put them below. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, okay? Okay, alrighty, I will see you all later, and happy Valentine's Day.